Hey, yo, what's good, man? This your boy, Ayo Easy. Hey, real quick, though, man, shout out to everybody who follows my channel and all that other good stuff, right? But we got to talk about this Diddy situation, right? So he got arrested the other day. I'm just going to jump right into it, no Diddy. But he gets arrested or whatever, right? So he got all of these charges or whatever, right? He got the sex trafficking charge. He got a RICO charge. They probably got like all these other ones too. I think I seen like an arson, all that shit or whatever, right? So he got all these different charges, and they got him on like they holding him without bail or whatever, right? The feds got him. So what I read somewhere, I can't remember. Damn, I like citing my sources, but I read that his lawyer is proposing a like a bail offer, right, where he can put up one of his houses or whatever, because I think the bail is set, or not bail, but I think at the time it may have been for like 50 million. It's something like that. But anyways, though, so he was gonna put up a house and he was gonna limit his travel restriction only to like Florida, Jersey, and New York or whatever. So we know that his houses in Cali got raided, Florida got raided, and I think New York. I didn't know he had one in Jersey too, so that's different. That's news to me. But so they got him or whatever, they arrested him, and they trying to propose all of this. If not, they gonna keep him locked up until the trial start and all that, right? Because I guess the people prosecution is trying to say he's not cool to be on the streets or whatever, right? They're saying he's a danger to be on the streets, just building a case up about him or whatever. So like I said, his lawyer, they're trying to propose like a deal where he gonna like wear the ankle monitor, put a house up, and limit travel restrictions, because he had to surrender his passports, as well as I think his kids too, and everybody or whoever else he involved in with, like as far as family or whatever. So me personally, I don't think he getting out. I don't think he getting out until like probably like the case is over, if he wins, because I just don't see it. It's not likely. But it's crazy when you think about it, because he probably thought this whole time, yeah, they took all of this stuff, they seized these laptops, hard drives, thumb drives, all that good shit or whatever, right? So he probably thinking like, all right, they probably reviewed all of this and like nothing's kind of like transpiring. But they did say he also flew to New York just so he can make it look like, you know, he's not running from nothing or whatever, because I think they said earlier that day he was like downtown in Manhattan or whatever, taking pictures with fans and his family and shit like that before they came and got him. But I was watching the Stephen A. Smith show. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. If y'all have not subscribed to his channel, go subscribe to it. But I was watching his channel, and he was basically saying, Suge said, like, Puff, when he was gonna get arrested, he was gonna probably go out like the Jeffrey Epstein guy or whatever, right? So, you know, Jeffrey Epstein got arrested. He allegedly killed himself in the cell or whatever, right? So I'm thinking, if anything, like if they was to keep him locked up type shit, I think it could happen like one or two ways. Like he might have to be on suicide watch, and secondly, he probably gonna go out like how Tekashi did, like immediately cooperate once he get arrested and flip on everybody. Because I say that because you got to think, like at these freak off parties, it is wild that it's even called that, but at these freak offs or whatever, it will be like all these powerful folk there, like everybody from entertainment, like movies, sports, senators, congressmen, and women, and all that. He would have all these people there, and he's got everything being recorded, because like I don't know if y'all know, but like the whole situation, like I guess when Young Miami was in it, I guess she was part of bringing in like the liquid drugs or whatever the fuck they had drinking there at them parties or whatever. But it's just so much evidence against them. And then also just going to the whole situation with Cassie. it don't matter what he says because that video came out. Everybody saw that video. And then before the video dropped, when she just made the allegation, he got online basically saying like, none of that's true. Y'all gonna see when everything dark comes to the light, all that shit, whatever, right? Boom, the video comes out. And I don't think that was by coincidence either. I really felt like that was somebody either extorting him or they just, you know, put it out now, you know what I'm saying, just because they want to arrest him type shit. That's what I kind of think it is, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. But anyways, yeah, I don't see Puff getting out, man. His name is attached to too much stuff. And just even going back all the way to like the 90s with Biggie and Pac. Like if y'all watched some of those Art of Dialogue videos that got Gene Deal on it, he basically describing all of that, talking about like Puff saying, I don't care if Biggie died, Pac gotta die, should go to jail and all this and that or whatever. He basically discussing everything about what was going on in those times, just when it was like all together type shit. And his name is attached with Biggie's death. His name is attached with Pac's death because when Keefe D got locked up, that's when I really started to see like something's gonna happen with Puff, because I think just before Keefe D may have got locked up, but I could be wrong, but just before Keefe D got locked up, Puff gave everybody back they publishing or whatever, right? So he gave everybody back they publishing. Keefe D got locked up basically for like the murder of Pac, but he been saying like when Pac got shot in Vegas, that Puff called him and was like, was that us? Because allegedly, you know, it was $1 million bag on his head along with Suge or whatever. That's why, you know, that's part of the reason it happened. Even though, like, I feel like the main reason was just because Pac got into some gang shit. And, you know, he probably shouldn't have did that. But that's also part of the reason, too, because I think Puff and him was getting protection from the Southside Crips, which is the set that Keefe D, you know, pledges to. So I'm like, it's only a matter of time. They gonna try to at least spin a block on him about the whole Pac murder and shit, right? So that's why I feel like those are gonna be the other charges he gonna start getting hit with in a minute, because Puff sent the money, but I guess Wolf took the money and started a nightclub, according to Gene Deal. But had that money reached Keefe D's hands, then, you know, that's basically murder for hire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's conspiracy, you know, anything, you know. But like I said, they got all of these charges on him right now. I don't see him beating these charges, to be honest. You know, and Puff got bread, but then also you got to think though, he had to liquidate a lot of his assets, because ain't nobody about to do business with him. You got all of this going on, bro. They don't want their names attached to that. That's bad for business. That's why he had to step down as the chairman of Revolt. That's why, like, he had to, like, get all of his, he sold his stake in Revolt, and I think he had, got paid off from, I think the guy name is, either the guy name is that, or that's the brand behind Ciroc, but it's called Adagio. So he had to get all of his money back from there, because they don't want to be attached to him. You know, Puff had his hands on a lot of things, no Diddy, but like as far as like business wise, but it's a bad look though, you know what I'm saying? Like he already had a reputation for real, but we're not gonna like act like he's not a great businessman. But as far as just like morality wise or whatever, right? Like nobody was really messing with him for real. But now, like I said, I don't see him getting out of this without flipping. I really don't, because I feel like it could be like a greater goal or like a bigger fish, you know, so to speak, that they looking for. But I feel like he's a big part of that. And I say that because, you know, when they seized everything from his homes, I'm pretty sure they probably had enough time to go through everything now to build their case up the way they got it built up. That's why they came and got him in the fashion that they did. So that's what I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I could be wrong. You know, it's all alleged. But I don't know, man. He like down bad right now though. But at the same time, like, you know, he kind of brought it on himself though, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he just would have just been like a different person cleaning up his act, and I mean, we all can be here basically just telling people what they can and can't do better. But you know, in reality is you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna realize, like, you get to choose your actions, but you don't get to choose the consequences. And that's the thing right there. People like the idea of doing stuff, but they definitely not gonna like that idea of having those consequences, because like I said, you don't get to choose that. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm definitely gonna stay tuned into this whole case and trials and everything that goes on, because I feel like he gonna do some time. Even if it ain't gonna be like a lot of time for real, he gonna do some time, just based off the strength of who he is, all of the people that really want to see him go to prison. But at the same time, I feel like he gonna go out one or two ways. Either it's gonna be on a Jeff Epstein type deal, or the Tekashi type deal, just snitching on everybody, because he got a lot of information. He knows a lot. That's what Shug said. Shug said he knows too much. So that's what I'm thinking, you know. But anyways, no, I know y'all all know about that, what's going on or whatever, because like I was gonna talk about it yesterday, but I ain't really had no time. But I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna stay tuned into this whole situation just to see where it goes, because this is a high profile case, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know this dude, you know what I'm saying? He in a lot of different circles, just, you know, as far as business wise. Some people will say, like, you know, he being used as a scapegoat for something, and you got other people might be saying, like, yo, he made his bed, he gotta lay in it, this is what he gets. So we really don't necessarily know the full story. We only know what we see and we get told or whatever. But like I said, I'm just gonna like keep a close eye on it just to see how I go, continue to blog on it. But anyways though, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I ain't gonna be too long with it. So hopefully y'all having a good day, man. But it's your boy Yo Easy, I'm out of here.